Well, hey everybody, J-Tide out here in front of Ballys, and here's what's happening this week in gambling. Hello friends, and thanks for joining me on This Week in Gambling, where we're addressing a question that's on many people's minds these days, namely, will Las Vegas ever get back to normal? And I answer that question with a question. What exactly is normal? Over the years, we've had Rat Packs and Blue Suede Shoes, Hoover Dam and Howard Hughes. But the era of the Las Vegas mega resorts that we all know and love today didn't even really get started until the 1990s. Now, this week's big story finds that the owner of the South Point Casino, Michael Gaughan, is speaking up about the pandemic and recent changes to the city. And considering he's been in Las Vegas since 1952, when he talks, people listen. It's his belief that the city won't get back to normal until at least 2022. So basically he's saying Las Vegas will return to normal when the rest of the world returns to normal. It's just we don't have any idea exactly what that new normal is going to look like. But that's okay, my friends. Vegas has changed in the past, obviously, and it will continue to change in the future. Heck, it's even changing right now, during the pandemic, and not all the changes are bad. In fact, Caesars Entertainment just made the announcement that they have sold off their Ballys brand name. This comes on the heels of their mega merger with Eldorado Resorts and their recent acquisition of William Hill. And for those of you wondering, it's not yet clear whether they are going to sell off their Bally's Casino property on the Las Vegas Strip or keep it and just rebrand it. Even though there are still many casinos in and around Las Vegas that remain closed and might never open again, that hasn't stopped new casinos from wanting to move in. Actually, video game legend Atari has big plans for Sin City. Yes, the company that brought us such arcade classics as Space Invaders, Asteroids, and Centipede has plans to build a fully branded Atari casino somewhere in Las Vegas within the next year. And for those of you that may be surprised by that news, remember this. Back in the 70s, some of their first game titles centered around poker and blackjack and slot machines. Atari has plans for several hotels all across America, but only the one in Las Vegas will have a casino attached to it. A pretty smart move considering that their Centipede and Space Invaders games have already been made into casino skill games and are now on casino floors all across America. And by the way, we have reviews for those casino skill games and many, many more when you visit our YouTube channel and subscribe. So, will Vegas ever get back to normal? Maybe, maybe not. It all depends on how you define normal. Vegas has changed in the past, it's going to change in the future. And when we come back from the break, there are even more changes taking place there right now that I'll tell you about.
This week's special promotion is for the CampoBet Casino. You can find exclusive offers at Casino City for CampoBet and hundreds of other sites. Simply visit online.casinocity.com for details.
Another change coming to Las Vegas soon is one we actually shared with you several months ago when the Hard Rock Casino closed forever in January. Now, the new Virgin Hotel is set to open its doors in the early part of next year, and when it does, something very special is going to happen. The casino attached to the Virgin Hotel will actually be run by Mohegan Gaming, the same people who run the Mohegan Sun Casino up in Connecticut. When that happens, it will be the first time in the history of Las Vegas that Native American gaming has a presence in the city. And finally this week, with Vegas casinos still at limited capacity and many resorts not even open, now is the time that Caesars has decided to start charging their guests to park in their garage. Brilliant, brilliant! Now they're not charging local residents to park, just out-of-town guests, because, after all, when there's a pandemic on and you're desperate for customers, nothing says we value your business more than charging people to park in our garage to spend their money in our casino.
So are the days of our lives.